Hey there. I'm going to do a tarot reading for Virgo for the full moon in Gemini that's happening on the 8th of December 2022. Wow, we're at the end of the year. I can't believe it. It should be an interesting one for you, Virgo. I'm very curious how this reading is going to turn out. I think of Virgo, I think a lot about, you're an earth sign, you're stable, but you can be a little picky, a little critical. You have that, an analytical mind. And I think, being hypercritical can be a problem for you if you are a shadowy Virgo. But on the other side, you can be very practical, and you can be a really wonderful problem solver in a very communication-rich way, but not always. So let's see here, Virgo. What's the moon energy? This is the moon deck. Yep. What's your moon energy for the full moon in Gemini? This one is your card. All right, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. That's really great to hear, Virgo. Capricorn's is the hard work card. It's the putting in the time, putting in the effort to make things happen. You're in for the long haul kind of card. And this new moon in Capricorn, it's really nice. It means that you've put a lot of effort into something and you're going to start reaping the rewards for it now. That's nice, right? I'm going to pull some tarot cards for you now. Now, let me describe what the full moon is all about. This full moon in Gemini, the Gemini, they're the card of, or the sign of communication, right? Put it very, very simply. It's also the planet, it represents the planet of Mercury, and Mercury is also about communication, but it's the fastest moving planet. So it can be about quick communication that comes, if you have a thought, it comes to you quick and you get it out and you put it out into the world, right? It's about when you have, so Gemini it's the twins, right? And so you had two thoughts. Geminis will go back and forth on these, right? And they won't put it out. They'll just, go between these two rather than just communicate what they want to say. Well, this full moon is going to allow them to just pick that one and pick one and go with it, right? So I like that. I like that for you, Virgo, a lot. So let's see what we can do for you for this full moon. What kind of advice do we have for you, right? All right, this feels good. So we have the Queen of Cups, very nice. The Knight of Cups, Virgo, and the Four of Coins. Okay, so we have two water cards here. That's the card of your emotions, right? The Queen is Mrs. Intuitive. They know how to communicate their emotions very well and in an intuitive way. They can really read a situation. They can read the room, and they are very good at that. So my guess is that this is energy that you're sitting in very nicely. Just the card of knowing and being content with your emotions and not letting them rule you, but letting them sit in you and be peaceful with them. Now the next card is the Knight of Cups. Now this is in the middle position here. So this is probably you just being a lovely person and putting your love out into the world, telling everyone how much you love them and appreciate them for who they are. And wow. I mean, it sounds like you're doing this in a very clear way too, because the Queen is right next to it. And, the Knight can be someone that whisks you off your feet. So it can feel a little sudden. But if you're doing this to other people, if you're putting this out to other people saying I love you, you're great, then that's going to hit people really great. And I think people are going to be very receptive of that from you. Now, the next card is the Four of Coins, which is Sun in Capricorn. And this can be the miser card, holding your money a little too close to home and not sharing your wealth. That's kind of on the negative aspect of this card. The positive aspect is that you'd be receiving a bounty, and that you deserve it. You've worked hard for it, and gosh darn it, you have the new moon in Capricorn, which is your hard work is paying off. So this could be that gift that's coming in. That is, it could be money. It could be, heck, it could be like a person coming in that's gonna help you out with something. It could be, it's gonna be anything that's in the material world, right? A person, a place, a thing. It's gonna be something that's given to you. So expect that. That's really great. And this other card is saying that it's coming. So double whammy there of goodness. I'm gonna clarify a little bit. I kind of want to see the energy between the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and also the energy between the Knight of Cups and the Four of Coins. Let's just see what's happening here. Okay. Too many cards. Too many. Okay. Here we go. Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups. The Magician. What about between the Four of Coins and the Knight of Cups? Seven of Wands. So you're definitely being very expressive, right? And it's almost, it's associated with this Magician, these two cups cards, and it's very much like the Magician is he's the one who makes things happen. He's the one who is able to start a project, is able to use all his tools in this toolkit to get something done, right? And I feel like maybe you feel like the love that you have for other people is your tool, right? And you are using that to make things happen in your life. That's very nice. Wow. And then I have like the Seven of Wands over here, and that's something like you're protecting something. So it's possible that whatever this gift that comes in from the universe, whether it's, money or what have you, you're going to feel a little bit weird about it. You're going to feel like almost like, do I deserve this? And you do deserve it. I'm telling you, you deserve it. That's the message here, is that you do, but you're going to feel like maybe you don't a little bit. But that's fine. I would just suggest that maybe instead of feeling that way, you flip it and say, hey, I made this happen. I deserve it. Because you have the Magician here. You made whatever happen yourself. So you don't have to be that hard on yourself, actually. You don't have to feel like you need to protect it because you made it happen. That's what this Magician is all about. The manifester, right? That's the word I was trying to come up with earlier. It came to me eventually. So I'm going to pick one more card for you, Virgo. And this is going to be the animal that's most representative of your general mindset and well-being. And this card wanted to come flying out, so that one's yours. And it's the wolf. The wolf is very masculine energy. Definitely about teamwork, building the family. But the thing that's key with the wolf is, yes, like you're all part of this pack, right? But you can't teach someone that doesn't want to learn. You know what I mean? Like if someone doesn't want to be part of the pack, then you can't teach them. So that's kind of tough. So, be careful about who you're talking to, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't tell everyone you love them, unless you really mean it. Yeah, it's about being reliable, democratic, fearless, tolerant, embrace all, exclude none kind of deal. So, what I was trying to say here, though, is that the wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. Like, you can't expect your child to walk in your footsteps, right? It's that kind of energy. Like you can teach them so much. So I guess in relation to this reading, I would just be kind of careful about yeah, Virgo, just be careful about who you give all your energy to, and if you feel like you're not going to get it back, then don't waste your time. Or if you feel like if you're willing to give without giving back, and you're willing to be patient, then that's okay. Um, but I think I just want to revisit the general message of this reading, just to sum everything up. And I really do feel that you've worked really hard, and you have manifested some things here, and you're getting that manifestation back. The rewards of the manifestation are coming back to you. Just don't feel like you need to protect all those things. I'm going to leave that there. I think that's probably the best message that I have for you. Yeah. So Virgo, please have a good rest of your month, and the rest of your year. I should have some more readings next week. But I hope that you do really well, and you have a great holiday season and all that good stuff. And please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Thanks, guys.